Hey guys, well, let me fix the tie. Angelo here of Lambros Realty. Today we're going to talk about, well, thank you for tuning in to our live Facebook broadcast. Today we're going to talk about the pros and cons of bridging loans. So, for those of you that aren't aware, so a bridging loan is a short-term loan that is designed to transition you over between the purchase of your new home and the sale of your existing one. So a bridging loan covers both the existing and the new debt. Has a term of generally around 6 to 12 months, and the interest rate is usually in line with the variable standard home loan rate. Now, you can also apply for a bridging loan if you're planning to build a new home, also whilst continuing to live in your existing property, of course. So, in relation to the advantages with the bridging loan, you can obviously buy a property before you sell your existing property. This type of loan is temporary, okay, so it's short term. You avoid losing the property you want due to subject to sale clauses. You've also, sorry, I lost my train of thought. You avoid having to move into rental accommodation. Obviously, the hassle of having to move twice isn't a pleasurable experience for those that have done it. And you also keep your monthly cost down as well with deferred payments. With your disadvantages, however, you'll need to have enough equity in your existing property, so this is something you need to make sure of. Your interest payments will obviously accumulate until you do sell your existing property. You may be forced to sell your existing property at a lower price. You will also be charged interest on the full amount of your new loan. Okay, so that's another thing that's also you need to consider. A bridging loan, as I touched on before, is a short-term solution, so do not look at it as a long-term. The interest rate is naturally higher, and this type of finance naturally will carry a lot more risk. It can be difficult with bridging finance due to the risk associated with this sort of loan. And another thing worth noting is a lot of lenders find this bridging finance not as attractive to them, because they're obviously after the longer type loans. With bridging finance, they are short term, so to them it's, as you know, less financial incentive and probably less motivation. So that's something to also be wary of. And making no interest payments on peak debt can be costly, as the interest incurred is added to the principal over the time of your loan. Okay, so that's another thing to think about. So basically, if you were buying and selling within a time frame shorter than 6 months and need a deposit, there is another alternative to bridging finance, which some of you may not be aware of. If you can arrange simultaneous settlements, you should be able to obtain a deposit bond, which is available from most banks, noted a fee will apply. Now, as with anything, make sure you do your homework before you sign anything, so do your research, get a few professional opinions out there. But, a bridging loan is very handy to help carry you over, but tread with caution. You don't sort of want to be at the mercy where you've got to undersell your property in order to secure your next one, because your payments have escalated to a level far beyond your imagination. So that's our brief talk this morning on the pros and cons of bridging loans. If you do have any further questions or anything else we can assist you with, please do email me. I'm Angelo Lambropoulos, Director of Lambros Realty. The email address is info@lambrosrealty.com.au, and contact number is 0286287128. Now, in a fortnight's time, again Wednesday 8 o'clock on the 7th of September, I will teach you how to value your own home and show you how unbelievably simple it is. So if you want to get a rough idea of how to price your home and not so keen on having an agent visit your premises for a market appraisal, or perhaps in an area that it's hard to get an agent out there, will teach you how to value your own home. So I will see you again in a fortnight time, and I thank you kindly for tuning in.